Hello, YouTube. I want to highlight and show you what types of garbage that is being produced by the current Trump administration. See, I'm a so-called avid reader, and what I read today struck me as odd. Let me explain. So, what I have up in my browser now are several national security strategies. These are publications produced by the various administrations throughout the years of the United States federal government. And so what I have up here right now is currently the national security strategy of President Obama from May 2010. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down some all the way to the bottom, and I want to show you something specific. All right, so earlier I did a video about the uniformity and consistency of the colors, the fonts, and the formatting of this particular document by President Obama's administration. But what I want to go down is to, let me show you. Where is it? 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 I could do a Control F and make it quicker. Oh, okay. So here it is on page 59. Part 4. And what we find is a conclusion by President Barack Obama. It's easy to forget that when this war began, we were united, bound together by the fresh memory of a horrific attack and by the determination to defend our homeland and the values we hold dear. Sure, there's a conclusion. Also, what I have pulled up in another tab is the Biden-Harris administration's national security strategy. They also produce a conclusion. Here, in another tab, I have the national security strategy of President George Bush Jr. back in September 2002. Let's see, do a Control F and type conclusion. Oh, okay. So George Bush didn't specifically identify a conclusion, but at the end of his particular document, he did provide a back page, a sort of concluding page with all the presidential graphics, the presidential seal, officially concluding his publication. Also, what I have up here is President Clinton's national security strategy. This was back in 1994. Yep, July 1994, and we can go all the way down. Scroll all the way down. Africa. And then conclusions in part 4. So President Clinton, like the Biden-Harris administration and the Obama administration, inserted a conclusion. But now what we want to do is we want to go to the 2025 National Security Strategy by the current Trump administration, the second Trump administration. This national security strategy was released in November 2025, as you can see. And we can go all the way down, and we don't find a conclusion. Now they end with some story, some vague platitudes about Africa, but they don't conclude their particular document. And what this means is that this particular administration is so lazy that they refuse to publish a conclusion, and they just allow any type of garbage to be published by the White House to the whole world through the World Wide Web. Now this, to me, is a sign of incompetence of the administration, and also indicative of the incompetence of the American people as they accept this type of garbage from the authorities. You know, it's particularly concerning to me because as authorities, they hold high position, and you want to demand a certain type of, excellence from those people who hold high position, authority, and power over, a nation, an organization such as the United States of America. And to just release any type of garbage like this 2025 National Security Strategy, this just does not cut it. It is absolutely incompetent, and it's garbage. So if you've made it to this video and watched this video, please leave me a comment down in the comment section. I want to know if I'm making too much of this, or is this acceptable from an administration such as the U.S. federal administration. Thank you.